Hey everybody, my name is Aaron and I quit my job to start a startup. It's called Hi-Hat. I post new video blogs every Wednesday, so make sure you subscribe so you can always get the latest. So this week I left the slogan out there, you might have noticed if you've been watching these, and the reason for that is that I've been trying to sort of sell the app to people in bands, and it's even though there was initial enthusiasm expressed from a lot of people, the difference between the initial enthusiasm and actually getting people to commit to really get involved, that's a big gap. So I've been evaluating the language that I use to tell people about the app and even the way that I frame the app to myself in my head. So, the original way I framed it, and this is because I came from working on games for a long time, was that it's like a game. And that sounds good until people actually start asking, like, okay, but what actually happens in it? How does it work? What's the use case? How do people use it? And the problem then is that explaining it in those terms takes a long time and is really difficult. So I've had to think about, is this the right way to approach it? Is this the right way to really talk about this? And I'm not sure. One of the ways that I wanted to approach this whole thing from the beginning was with the idea that I don't always have all of the answers, and I have to be humble and I have to be open to new ideas. And I have to be open to the idea that I'm wrong about stuff. Now, the thing that I can't be wrong about in the general sense is that the whole thing will work at the highest levels. So the core ideas are that I'm making an app where people can subscribe to bands and get involved with the bands, and each band has its own specific area in the app, and in that area you can do a whole bunch of stuff. But the blanks in between, reading between the lines of that description, there's a lot that could be filled in that could be different. So that's what I'm doing right now is sort of going through the exercise of thinking, like, what if I frame this a different way? So what if I just say, this is like having a band, or having an app for each band, or this is like having your own app, or focusing on the communication aspects of it. Your fans will sign up and, they'll agree to accept push notes. And that means that whenever the band has an announcement, you can send all your fans a push note, which is pretty cool. And this actually could potentially be more useful in the framing of the way Facebook has changed its algorithm to make pages, posts less likely to appear in people's feeds. So if you have a favorite band and you subscribe to them on Facebook and they post new stuff, you may not see that unless or until a bunch of other people like it and participate in it and stuff like that. And even then, there's no guarantee that Facebook will actually put it in your feed. So maybe there's an opportunity there. But, again, I'm not exactly sure what the right way to sell this is. And maybe there's multiple right ways. And I don't know, maybe there isn't a right way. And this isn't something that is going to appeal to bands until it works for somebody and then everybody else can see that it works. So maybe there's just a chicken and egg problem there, and that it doesn't matter what the description is once it's successful, right? So I have to think about all these things, and I'm going out and I'm talking to people and I'm trying to say, is this something you really want to do, to the point where you will sign your name on a piece of paper that says that you are committing to get involved with this for a certain amount of time. I don't know. We'll see. That is it for this week. If you liked that, if you want to keep up with me and follow along and see what I'm up to and how this whole thing is going, you can subscribe, like the videos, comment, etc. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.